Hello, my name is Bill. I'm the pastor at Freedom's Lutheran Church here in Gibbsville, North Carolina. Thank you for joining me for this moment of devotion. I was thinking as I was doing my own personal Bible study, what kind of life did Jesus live that he so attracted sinners? He was considered to be a friend of tax collectors and sinners amongst the religious, and while they may have been using that in a derogatory way, Jesus lived into that. As a matter of fact, he even said that what people were saying about him was that Son of Man came eating and drinking, and he's called a glutton and a drunkard. So what kind of life did Jesus live that he so attracted sinners? As I was thinking about that, I was also reminded of that time when Jesus was eating at the house of a Pharisee, a religious official, when a woman who was known to be a sinner to the general population came in, and she kissed his feet and anointed his feet with oil, and wiped her feet with her hair, and just drowned his feet, washing them in her tears. And Jesus simply received that act of love and kindness when the others around him were judging the woman for who she was and the kind of woman that she was, a genuine sinner. But Jesus could receive the blessing that she was looking to give him. But what kind of life did Jesus live that he attracted people like that to come to him and to change their ways, to live more for God? I think there is a clue, at least a clue, in that part that I referenced, which is in Luke 7, where the title for me says, "A Sinful Woman is Forgiven." And there is a point where Jesus says to the Pharisee who invited him to his house, "Do you see this woman?" Jesus saw her for who she was, not for the sin inside her, but for the God-created person that she is. So the challenge then for you and me is, can we act with the same kind of love? Can you and I act in ways that draw sinners, not just to us, that draw people who are far away from God, draw them closer toward God? That's the challenge, folks. Now, how are we going to live like that? What do we have to do? Well, what did Jesus do? Obviously, he accepted people for who they are, or who they were, and where they were at that moment in their lives. And beyond the acceptance, he, in some way, shape, or form, would be able to tell or show people the genuine mercy of God. Let them know that God loves them and God cares. So I think that can be a real challenge for those who make a lot of mistakes. But I believe that's what Jesus did. He started by seeing people for who they were, and then accepted them, acted with mercy toward them, and acted with great love. Can you do just a little bit more of that today? That's the challenge for you. That's certainly the challenge for me. And I pray that you discover God's blessing in the midst of that challenge. Thank you for joining me for this moment of devotion. You can look at other moments of devotion at freedoms.church, FRIEDENS.church, and I'll look forward to sharing with you tomorrow.